Hey Taurus, Sun, Rising, Moon. My name is Serhat and welcome to your May 2020 reading. Let's check the energies. I'm an international model and actor, but this is my life mission, soul mission. These are my tools. I will check the overall energy for you on May, Taurus, Sun, Rising, Moon, and then we will clarify with the tarot and dig deeper and deeper into the energy, okay? Yeah, amazing. Thank you for being here with me. So let's see. Carrying connections. Number 14. Number 1, putting things into action, masculine energy. Number 4, foundation. Number 1 and 4 is a 5. Changes coming in your current connections. I feel that. Is there any supportive message with the energy cards? Yes, there is, of course. The world in reverse. The world is ruled in tarot, by the way, in my own tarot cards by Taurus. Yeah, I feel like with the 6 and the 7, releasing yourself from some relationships that are holding you back, you're releasing yourself from some relationships or carrying connections that might feel like they're carrying, but somehow you're like in between with like seeing the shadow aspect of the relationship and seeing the light. But I will clarify now with my tarot and then with my second tarot to understand it more. Carrying connections clarifier, please. Taurus, Sun, Rising, Moon. What's going on there? Okay. The Hermit in reverse. Yes, I feel like you have to really, and there's number 9, old cycles are closing. I think this is Pluto energy here. Pluto transformation, stepping into the darkness, in your carrying connections. Really like, I feel like also, I just see you being in a place, in a circumstance, in an environment where you cannot really easily step aside back, really like be like in your own energy, because you're constantly surrounded by other people, by other energies, and it's really like time for you to really bring yourself into a stage, bring yourself into a environment, maybe even in your room, and really come into the Hermit. Allow yourself to be in the Hermit. Allow yourself to tap into your own inner darkness, kind of by seeing the darkness of the others. You also see your own darkness by understanding what triggers you, as well as really listening deep down. Something wants to come through within you for your current connections. Let's clarify with the tarot. The Hermit, why in reverse, especially. Hermit in reverse, why? Pluto energy. Two cards. 10 of Swords and Queen of Cups, both in reverse. Allowing yourself, mentally decluttering yourself based on falling maybe in love with someone, because the Queen of Cups is someone who loves someone, who is like so like not like having a crush, more like really like loving someone. And both cards are in reverse. So I feel like there is this decluttering in your mental stage, in your mental energy, about really like letting go of certain specific people who are just like overwhelming you. Let's clarify the World card in reverse, a supportive message for your May 2010, and then I will dig deeper, like what's happening there with the people, with the current connections. The World in reverse, 6 and 7 is, by the way, a 13, number 1 and 3, bringing like 13 and 14. 13 is a 1 and 3, bringing more balance into your world, bringing more balance within your relationships. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the supportive card, 3 of Cups in reverse. And another card in the background, the Hierophant in reverse. And the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, but here in this tarot card deck, it's Mercury. So I feel like there's some things going on in your community, in your inner circles, at your table, relationship, like that is stopping you really from rejoice and celebration, because they're not making you feel, they make you feel taken for granted. They're not honest with communicating towards you with the Hierophant. They have their own way of thinking, own beliefs, own norms, own cultures, what is to tell, like in a way of how to interact with you, in a way of how to communicate with you. Their beliefs, and those specific people's beliefs, and the way they got conditioned is not in alignment with what you believe in and what you reconditioned yourself with. Means you have like other norms, other cultures that you owned and found for yourself 444 in how you interact with relationships, but it's not in alignment with how these relationships interact with you. You're an honest person, you communicate well, you You try to talk about your needs and your wants. You don't have any mask on. You're authentic. You try to be authentic. And these people that you have, they're the complete opposite. And that's why you have to take a step back and get into your hermit mood. Let's clarify those cards. Look, bottom of the deck energy, overall. I just saw this card, the moon, number 18. Investing into like the hidden emotions, investing into your inner desires, investing into the unknown, the hidden stuff. Again, like this whole hermit energy mood. Enlightening darker spots. I feel like whenever I see the vault card right now here in the spread, it's like you seeing the light parts of the person, the like enlightening parts of the beings that you are with, surrounding yourself with, and the dark, the shadow aspects of them. And you're like so torn in between. There's some days where you have a lot of fun with them, but there are also a lot of days where they make you feel they make you feel taken for granted. So I will clarify now the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, how many cards? 3 cards, maybe, yeah, all 3 but there's one card just like, showing to me, so I will use this as the Ace of Pentacles. The High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, you disrespect yourself every time your intuition is telling you something about a person and the way of how they treat you, and don't act onto that. Like whenever your intuition is telling you something about people that are lying to you, and you know that and you feel it and you just like swallow it, you disrespect yourself and your intuition, and it becomes I don't want to say it becomes weaker, but it's about you understanding that the high priest, that your inner high priest is like there and telling you like, girl, bro, your intuition is here. It's alarming. It's giving you impulses. Like, tap into your self-worth. Is this really what you want? Is this really what kind of people you want at your life? Those 2 cards can appear as well. I feel like for the 3 of Cups, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone who is so in tune with their intuition, and they feel who is honest to them and who isn't. They feel who to cut off and who. He's someone super intuitive as well as like emotional, intellectual, like Aquarius vibe, And there's some people in your life that are super dishonest to you, and that really stops you to hold on to the brighter side. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Okay, 7 of Wands in reverse. They confuse you. They make you feel like you have to depend on them to take actions. They make you feel like you cannot move forward without them. They make you feel so. I feel like there's some people who really like brought you into a stage, at least you feel this way. This is something that you can change right now, where you kind of feel so depending onto their help, onto their being. They make you become codependent towards them. With them being like super nice in the beginning, like the yellow, like the light side, the loving side, the appreciative side. But then when they like trapped you into their like thing, they're now showing more and more their darker side. And you're like, okay, what's going on here? This energy, and your intuition and your King of Swords, you have to tap into your King of Swords. You have to tap into your High Priest. You have to tap into hermit mood. You have to really like get yourself out from these energies, from this table, be like on your own and understand what is it that I feel, why is it that I feel this way, and who makes me feel this way. Let's clarify the zodiac signs of these people. What's going on with them? 3 cards appeared. Okay, I will take them. Look, the High Priest wants to come out again here as well. Just saying that tarot never lies. And she's upright because right now you're thinking of some certain people in your life. And this is your intuition. You're right. You're not tripping. You're not bipolar. Your intuition is telling you like, wake up. I talked about the World card, right? Again, the World card. Look, there's Taurus. Tarot never lies. I see the number 21. Take what resonates. 21, as well as 21 plus 21 is a 42. 42, number 6. Investing. I feel like being so held back by the anger, maybe the madness that these people make you feel like. Maybe it's even a Taurus sign. Maybe this is you. You're dealing with maybe an earth sign, another earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Take what resonates, because Taurus came twice. And the 3rd card, 9 of Swords. maybe even an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, sun, rising, moon. Take what resonates, okay? But whatever your intuition is telling you right now, these people, like your intuition that gave you these names, it is part of, like, that's it. Let's clarify what kind of challenges you might experience in your May 2020. Man holding a heart, and it came like this, not upwards, not reverse, because you're still like in this whole process. This is part of the challenge. Part of the challenge is you having these current connections, and they teach you to love yourself more, to Ace of Pentacles energy, to put the Ace of Pentacles that is reverse upwards, to be like, no, this is not what I want. This is not who I want. This is not what kind of energy I need and want in my life. The moon energy right now, like bottom of the deck energy earlier. Number 4 and 5. 4, foundation, bringing change into your life, bringing change into your present energy, bringing change into your auric field by choosing with the King of Swords who is meant to stay in your energy and who isn't. 11-1. Take what resonates. Let's clarify man holding a heart. Number 9, old cycles are closing, where you disrespect yourself by being afraid of letting go some people where you felt such codependent towards to, even though they manipulated you, they put you into this trap of codependency. Nine of Swords came again. Look, Tarot never listened. This is like upwards now. So I feel like this is you, should have, could have, would have. Release that. Release that. Because the supportive message wants to come out as well. Justice card is coming, Libra energy. I feel like it might be even air sign, either Taurus or Libra, sun, rising, moon, because those two zodiac signs came twice, okay? Take what resonates. I'm just like telling you. Number 8, number 9, change of perspective. I feel like you have to understand with the 9 of Swords and the Justice in reverse, it's all about you changing your perspective, that you not hold on to the past hurts, to the past drama. Maybe you've been through the same, and right now you're thinking, oh my God, again, like I just came from this relationship, I just came from this situation, and now I'm like dealing again with those kind of people. Like, has it ever an end? Or like, why do I keep doing the same mistakes or the same faults? It is part of your process, okay? It's not falling apart, it's falling together for your highest good. So don't beat yourself up. Try to like really focus, recenter yourself, bring yourself into hermit mood, and try to change your perspective. Like, I will clarify now those two cards. And I feel like Spirit is telling me there's a supportive message coming out with the Psychic Tarot card deck. Any supportive message for what's going on there? Yeah, look. The Shadow card came, and it fell in the Tarot. Number 1 and 8. I feel like this is part of you investing into your own shadows. Maybe those people... whenever I see the Shadow card, I see also the moon and the sun, like your needs, your desires, your emotional needs, and your wants, and how you express yourself. So maybe even those people are here for you to release some things and to change your perspective onto yourself. So they teach you this lesson. They embody this puzzle piece. Let's clarify with the Tarot, what is Shadow Man? Because Shadow fell on the Tarot card deck here. What card wants to come out? Beautiful. Look, I talked about the sun, right? With the Shadow card. The sun came with 19 new beginnings coming to you, but 7 of Cups. And behind the 7 of Cups is Ace of Swords. So I feel like there need to be new beginnings mentally, about you not juggling anymore around with your emotions. I feel like not like just like filling... finding void fillers, finding like people or like relationships where you can fill something that is lacking within you. More like understanding this is something that comes from the inside. This is something that comes from some beliefs, some mental things with the 9 of Swords here again, and you need to release them. That's why you experience these people, because you were just like juggling around with your emotions, and it has all to do with you loving yourself. Solar plexus, I am worthy, I'm capable of, I'm a creator. I am worthy, I deserve to be worthy, I love myself. These kind of emotions, these kind of beliefs. I am that I am, heart activation. And the sun is like telling you, like, look, there's new beginnings coming, but you have to stop jiggling around with the emotions with the 7 of Cups, because this is like holding yourself, like this is holding you back from the actual new beginning mentally. There's a lot of Sword and air energy coming. And this is all leading you to become to the King of Swords. Are there in general like next steps for Taurus? Light. Follow the, again, number 19, follow the sun, follow the light. Look, just because you let go of some certain people in your life, it doesn't mean that you like end up alone. And even though you end up alone, you're just like enjoying yourself, as well as making space for the people who deserve to experience your company, who deserve to be part of your company. New beginnings coming to you. Look, number 19, 19 came twice with the sun card and the light card. Abundance is on its way to you. Light is on its way to you. The more you follow the light, the more you find the light within yourself, the more you enlighten your own shadow aspects. Taurus. Are there more next steps? Are there more messages that want to come through? Goosebumps, energies, goosebumps. Stand your ground. Look, even sometimes we tap into our higher self, we tap into our intuition, and we speak our truth towards certain people. I feel like bottom of the deck. New beginnings coming to you. The more you stand, look, no matter if the 0 is upwards or reverse, the 0 is the 0. New beginnings coming to you. The Fool. Allow yourself to tap into the unknown. Why? Because sometimes, even though we tap into our higher self and we listen to our intuition, it feels like the whole world is against us. Sometimes we speak our truth towards certain people in our life, and they make us feel like we're like the black sheep. But you're not the black sheep by listening to your intuition. You're not the black sheep by listening to spirit and speaking your truth. In fact, you're like actually someone super authentic and honest, because you listen to what your heart is saying in coherence to your mind. And this is so important. Your heart and coherence to your mind is the thing. It's alignment with your heart, your needs and your wants, who you are, who you want to become to, with your intellect, with your rationality, with your intuition. Both connecting yin-yang energy, this kind of flow. And this is something that that helps you to follow more your independency, to follow more your intuition, to see through the illusion, and to speak up. Speak up. Don't let it in. Speak up. There's some people who are at your table that are not good for you. And this is your intuition telling you this. And I'm just a messenger, seeing those cards. And if you watch this video and before that you were like praying or like having some discussions with certain people in your life, and you're just like literally like, shit, I don't know if they're like the right ones or not. I need confirmation. Am I tripping? Am I not tripping? You're not tripping. This is your confirmation. This is your confirmation that you have certain people in your life that are making you feel like they're holding you back. They're not appreciating you. They're not honest towards you. They're making you feel taken for granted, and it's time for you to stop juggling around with the cups, start shedding, and following the light, following your bliss. You're not the black sheep. In fact, you would be the black sheep by not speaking up, by having a facade, by having a mask on, because of being afraid to speak up. Sometimes we are so afraid to speak up to follow our intuition and do the decisions that our intuition is leading us to, that the universe has to push us, the spirit guides have to push us into this direction. This is like how the tower momentum are created. Like, I have this one story, my intuition was telling me like, tell this towards this person. And I was afraid to tell this towards this person because I felt like maybe this person will kick me then out from the apartment because we were living together. In fact, universe let me pushed me into the cold water, and the person went crazy with a circumstance environment that the universe created, that the universe co-created with me, where the person like went crazy over me, and then she kicked me out anyways. And I was so grateful in this momentum because it shaped me to who I am now, and saw like it co-shaped me, because everything else shaped me as well. But in this momentum, I really understood how to stand my ground, and I reclaim back all my energy and my power. So Taurus, really listen to your intuition, really listen to what's going on in your life. I'm just this guy who sees cards and listens to his intuition and tries to help the one or the other who sees this. So please take what resonates. Always listen to your heart, no matter, even if I'm telling you like cut off these people, it's always upon to you. It's always your decision. It's always your choice, and it's always your life. I just try to be the person that is guiding someone, as well as someone else has guided me through these times where I experienced the same as you did somehow. This was your May 2020 reading. Some messages had to come through. Good things are coming to you. The things you have to make space for it. And I just saw Archangel Michael, blue light orb. You're protected, you're blessed, you're guided. Call upon your guardian angels, call upon your angels, call upon the archangels, call upon and invite their help, welcome their help. We have free will and they can only help us if we really invite them, if we really welcome them. That's the difference between archangels and spirit guides. Spirit guides interact with our life path to push us back to alignment. Archangels can only interact with our life path if we really give a certain task or a certain prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please give me a thumbs up if you want to push my algorithm, and a subscribe if you don't want to miss the next videos, the next readings, Taurus. I appreciate you, thank you, and give me a follow on Instagram if you feel aligned with my energy. Like, my name is Serhat Matthews, international model and actor. You can see that in my portfolio, and we can like create this change in the fashion world that tarot is real and spirituality is not just like hippies or whatever you want to, whatever mainstream calls them. We are here, we are alive, and we spread our light. Okay. All the best, all the love. Bye. Have a beautiful, blessed May.